Welcome to Semi-Homemade. I'm Sandra Lee, and today is all about a fast family fiesta. And I'm starting it off with my spicy potato tacos loaded with flavor, then an authentic tasting side of rice, my Yucatan rice, and wait till you see my great crispy jicama slaw. It is so simple and so delicious. Then I've got an easy dessert for every day, but it's fabulous enough for special days. It's called my rum caramel cake. Then it's cocktail time. My Fiesta Loca cocktail means it's crazy, and it is. Finally, a beautiful tablescape. It's fun, festive, and very colorful. Spicy potato tacos are a great twist, and they're super simple to do the semi-homemade way. Now, for your tacos, you need very, very few things. I have some pre-cooked diced red potatoes. You need 16 ounces of that. And I'm gonna do about a half a cup of pre-chopped mushrooms. But before I put that into my bowl, I'm gonna do a tablespoon of just vegetable oil, and then a teaspoon of fajita seasoning. Now, you may have taco seasoning in your pantry and think that that's fine, and it is if you want to substitute, but the reason why I like fajita seasoning is that the taco seasoning has chili peppers in it, and the fajita seasoning does not. It has a lot of lime flavor, so it is a totally different taste than the taco seasoning. I want to mix this around. There's onion, there's garlic, there's cumin in here, all sorts of flavor, which is gonna be delicious to coat your red potatoes with. Now this is 16 ounces, that goes right into the bowl, and that's why you need the oil as well, is to coat them. It also makes it a little crunchy. Now for the mushrooms, just a half a cup of that. Toss this until they're coated completely. Mexican food is my favorite food. I could eat it morning, noon, and night and be thrilled. This, by the way, is gonna go right onto a baking sheet. This is just something that's really, really simple with things you already have in your own pantry. And of course, the pre-cooked potatoes, now that's the semi-homemade part, makes life a lot easier. This is just a third of a cup of Mexican cheese. And in here is Jack, cheddar, and asadero cheese. Then this goes into the oven. I've preheated it on 350 degrees, a quick 15 minutes, and it's taco time. Now, while that's in there, welcome back to Semi-Homemade. I'm Sandra Lee, and today is all about a family fun fiesta and fast food. These are just taco shells, and I'm gonna heat these up in the oven. They come in the store, you've all seen them, and they're super simple. I like the corn ones, by the way. And then my potatoes with those wonderful mushrooms are melting away with that cheese, delicious. In my tacos, however, my spicy potato tacos, I wanna put some refried beans to get that protein in there. So what I'm gonna do is just take a can of vegetarian refried beans. That just means that these have been cooked with vegetable stock instead of chicken stock. And it also means that there's no lard in here, which my sister really appreciates when she's feeding Mr. Brycer. Now, I also want to pop into here just some salsa. And you're just gonna need 3/4 of a cup of this. Look at all those peppers and tomatoes and flavor. That's a delicious salsa. Give this a stir. And you know what? I'm gonna add some of that fajita seasoning to this. Just about 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon. And remember, I also use the fajita seasoning in my potatoes. I love to do that. It's just a nice echo of flavor throughout the menu. It's delicious. Into the microwave this is gonna go, but a damp towel goes on here first. This is just a paper towel. And that goes in the microwave on high, 3 minutes, and these will be ready to go into the tacos. Now, it's time for my tacos. I want to get those out of the oven, my spicy potato mixture, and also my taco shells. Woo! The cheese is all melted, and the beans are done. Perfect timing. Oh yeah, this is why you want to make sure you have a lid over your bowl so you don't get all those splatters in your microwave. Take this off. Now, we all know how to build a taco. However, I always like to put the beans down first. So let me find myself a fork. And these are nice and warm and toasty, but not too hot. Put those right in there like this. Spread it around. Now what I do is I put the cheese down so the cheese can melt up onto the beans. And then for some potatoes with those mushrooms right on top of that. Not too much. And maybe a little bit of red onion on here. And also chopped tomato. This is fantastic color, but that is perfect and beautiful. So I'm just gonna create a couple more tacos in just a minute, but first,